All-Star Weekend. Scored 58 points, what it says.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Now the starting group for the sophomores. Jay out there with Dillingham. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Klingon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bosch, that's good.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Hudgens. Here's Walsh. There's a good screen. 5 to shoot. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone in the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Both free throws good from James. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bosh looking around. Pass to Hudgens. And here is Campbell. Lock at 6. Here's Hudgens. The 3. That one's not going to go.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And so it's the sophomores with it. Here's Jay. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jay's got 7 points in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Campbell with it. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Jay. He's got 7.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now Bosh. Pass to Hudgens. To the wing on the left. Trying his luck from deep. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And the sophomores with possession. Jay. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Here's Hudgens. Back to Bosh. Over Dillingham. Bosh can't get it to go. Bosh has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Jay to the middle. Here's Klingon. Hudgens with the rebound. And here is Campbell, still without a basket. Hudgens can't hit. It's up a 3, and the basket by Jay.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And here is Campbell following the 3 from Jay. Hudgens can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Out to the right wing. Jay. No good with the triple.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Now Bosch, after the missed three from Jay. Here's Hudgens from outside the arc. And Sarr pulls it down.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The sophomore's making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Rookies with the ball. 8-point game. Campbell with it. Still scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walsh. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To the paint. Here's Ellis.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And how about the bounce pass? They are being used to perfection.
Here's Jay. 10 points for him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Campbell. 8-point game. Here's Walsh. Puts it up from 15. And he can't bank that one in.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's the rookies now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the screen. Here's Walsh. And it's the sophomores with the rebound. Here's Jay. 12 points for him. Pass to Ellis. Here's the lob to the hoop. Got a piece of it. Campbell with it. He's picked up by Shea. Here's Walsh. Shoots a 3. Dillingham with the rebound.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Jay. 3-pointer. He can't get that one. Campbell, the pass to Wall. Out left to the wing. Here's Walsh. Here's Ellis, and it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Some changes for the sophomores. Tyson's checked in, and Shepard subbed in for Dillingham. Pass to Jay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jay's got it, got 14.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Walsh. Here's Caldwell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And the sophomores with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Tyson. Here's Shepard. It's good from long range.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Ellis outside. Outside, Wall from the arc. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Here's Jay. 14 points for him. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Wall. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Offline with his three. To the wing right side. Now Buzelis inside. Here's Jay. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Caldwell. Here's Erhan. Puts it up from 7. And the shot is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Buzelis with the ball. Over to the left wing. Here's Jay. Money from the wing. 16 points for Jay.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
.11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bosch. And it's the sophomores with the rebound. Sars got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Sophomores lead by 13. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're glad to have...
As we often get in this game, so good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Looking at who's out there now for the rookies. Hudgens is checked in, and it's Campbell in for Bosch. Taking a look at the sophomores. Shepard out there with Jay. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Connect. And it's Tyson in at the power forward.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Klingon. Nothing on the board. Here's Jay. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Paul outside. Pass to Hudgens. Three-pointer. Paul's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That's how they end one
And
opportunity.
guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's the sophomores with the rebound. Klingon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Jay. 18 points for him. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Both free throws good from Jay. Here's Caldwell. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Jay. 20 points for him. Pulls from the top of the key. Campbell grabs the ball. Campbell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Caldwell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Caldwell's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Jay. Pass to Tyson. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Rookies with the ball. They trail by 14. And Paul gets it to go in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Gets it down to single digits. Hodgins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Jay. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Klingon. From down in the low post, it goes. Klingon's got his first points of the night. Rookies with the ball. 11-point game. Outside, Wall. Here's Campbell. No good on the triple. Campbell's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Jay. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the rookie's making a change here. Bosch is checked in, and the sophomore's making a change here as well. Sar's checked in. Here's Jay. 20 points for him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Rookies with the ball. They trail by 11. Here's Walsh. Pass to Hodgins. Now Campbell. Here's Walsh. 4 on the clock. And here's Bosch for 3. Offensive rebound. Hodgins. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Bosch. They set the screen. Pass to Hodgins. Back to Bosch. Tries a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Bosch has got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The sophomores have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Jay. Both free throws good from Jay.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Walsh. Down low. The kick out to Wall. Nice move. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Donovan Clingan. The rookies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. That one is no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And good that time.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Walsh. Pass to Hudgens. Here's Walsh. There's the drive. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Sarr with it. Campbell defending. And they'll get another chance. Here's Rizachet. And Rizachet, the bucket on the assist from Dillingham. Rizachet's got himself on the board with 3 there. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter.
I got him.
Outside Bosch. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Jay misses.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Campbell. Dillingham with the rebound. And so it's the sophomores with it. They led by as many as 18 points. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Jay misses. Bosch with it. Double team on Bosch. And stolen by Song. And here's the break. Here's Jay. And that one drops for him. Jay's got 28.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Bosch. He has 5. From past the arc. That shot missing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the sophomores as they end the period on a 9-0 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
They've got Campbell. And it's Wall in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Pass to Walsh. Outside, Wall. Bosch, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Jay up and in on the layup. Jay's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the sophomores. And it's the rookies now. 17-point game. Here's Hudgens. It's blocked. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Jay, and he jams it with authority.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here's Bosch. He has 5. Pass to Walsh. From beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Walsh has got 7.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Fires the 3. Rookies with the rebound.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Now Campbell. Pass to Hudgens. 5 on the clock. The rookies need to get a shot off here. That 3 off the mark. Here are the sophomores with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Jay misses. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Campbell. Here's Hudgens. Here's Walsh. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Walsh has got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Jay. Rebounded by the rookies. Walsh has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hudgens. Wall with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The rookies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. And so Wall nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Jay. He has 35. Here's Shea. No good that time. Bosch passes to Walsh.
Come get it.
And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's. Here's Jay. Wall grabs the board. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Here's Hudgens. He's got 5. Here's Walsh. And a miss there on the triple. Walsh has gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. Pass to Jay. Here's Sarr. Beyond the arc. A 3-pointer's right on target. Sarr's got 7.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Hudgens. Outside, Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bosch. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Jay. Pass to Dillingham. Over Bosch. Here's Jay. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he's good on the second. Bosch with it. 5 points in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Campbell to the left side wing. Here's Walsh. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Jay. Campbell defending. Now Shea. Got a piece of it. Bosch with it. Now defended by Sarn. Here's Walsh. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Walsh has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by... Ellis surveying the D. To tie it up. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. So on the floor for the sophomores, we've got Jay. Buzelis out there with Connect. Then there's Shepard. And it's Tyson in at the 5 spot. Ball finds Green. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Ellis. Pass to Caldwell. Clock at 4. Here's Erhan. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Jay. He lobs it up. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Shepard to take the lead. Paul's shot is off. Here are the sophomores with the ball. Here's Jay. A three-pointer off the mark. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Ellis with the screen for Paul. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Drives to the hoop. And the basket by Jay.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside, Green. Pass to Ellis. Green with the ball. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Erhan. Top of the key jumper, no good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Jay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is off. The rookie's making a switch here. Hudgens is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Rookies with the ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Jay, and he makes good on the layup. Jay's got 41.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Hudgens gets the bucket. Hudgens has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Jay. That one falls.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Out to the wing. Pass to Paul. Now here's Green. Here's Erhan. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
It's a lot of explosion right there.
Outside, Green, right wing, to the inside, Caldwell. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
To the middle, it's tipped. One-on-one here. Here's Jay, and a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Jay. Pass to Shepard. Here's Tyson. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 8-point sophomore lead.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with this team.
He's gonna go crazy on the court. Look at this game.
Rookies with the ball, trailing here by 8. Pass to Hudgens. Campbell with it. Outside Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hudgens. That's tipped.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
Now the rookies with it. Now Bosch. Pass to Hudgens. Back to Bosch. Campbell with it. The kick out to Bosch. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Jay. Here's Klingon. The shot missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Campbell. Here's Walsh. Here's Bosch. Now Campbell. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And he drives in. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That's good from Jay. Now here's Bosch. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Rebound by sophomores. Klingons. Here's Jay. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Jay. And the layup's good off the glass. Jay's got 56 points in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
To the right side. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Outside Bosch. Here's Walsh. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Jay. Can't cash in from close range. And it's the rookies now. A 12-point game. And here's Bosch. And Wall kicks to Bosch. There's a screen. He tries for three. No good. Shot missing. Here's Jay. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. .146 left in the fourth. Here's Walsh. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Klingon. And the shot goes in.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
1:22 left to play here in the fourth. Walsh can't get it to go. Dillingham with it. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And the rookies with new faces on the floor. And a new group in here for the sophomores. Buzelis is checked in for Klingon. Gannett comes in for Sarr. Shepard's checked in for Rizachet. And Topic is subbed in for Dillingham. Here's Erhan, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. 55 seconds left in the game. Stolen away. Here's Caldwell. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. Here's Topic. To the paint. It's deflected. Paul with the steal. Here's Green. Finished off the break. And the sophomores with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. There's the pick. And it's Connect in the corner. Shepard the pass to Jay. 6 to shoot. He gets that one. Jay's got 60. And so the sophomores take this one by a big margin.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all...
I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. This is Rising All-Star Game.